Yo, what's up guys, thank you for tuning in today to another video. Now, recently I was talking to one of my friends and they had asked me a great question. They asked me why are some playing cards so expensive and what makes them expensive. So I decided I'd make my own video explaining why some playing cards are expensive compared to others. For example, all magicians out there anyone who's watching is a magician, you know what these are, standard bicycle cards. You can get them for like $1 or $2 on at Costco. You can get them for like $1 or $2. Really easy, really cheap, and they are really good. However, something like this might cost you $15. What's the difference? Well, they are just pieces of paper, right? Is it the design or is it how they feel? Well, I'm going to be explaining that today in today's video, so stay tuned. So again, first you have your standard. Now we're first going to go over what kind of playing cards there are. We first have the first type of cards, which is something I'll use for everyday magic while I'm heading out on the streets. Then we have some playing cards that are not as good as quality as the bicycles. However, they are still good enough for me to use, and I'd use them every day around the house. Now again, I also have playing cards for Cardistry. Now, if you don't know what Cardistry is, allow me to show you the playing cards that I use. So I'm looking for them right now, right here. These are Cardistry playing cards right here. Now I will go over every single one and what their purpose is. And first, we're going to start with these kind. Have a really good feel, and they overall have to have a really basic design. They can also come in a variety of colors, such as the Knox. They come in quite a variety of colors, more than just one, which also makes them good because you can also mix up your styles. As for the bicycles, well, they also come in multiple designs. Some come in a very luxurious pack, while others come in a more, how should I put this, maybe a bit dull. Overall, they all come in a really good design, and they all have a great feel. And there are also other cards, such as Cherry Casinos, which are playing cards that I highly recommend. And they are also playing cards that I just used whenever I'm going out to go get some milk or anything. And now we're going to go on to the Cardistry playing cards. So the Cardistry playing cards are typically playing cards that attract the eye. After all, Cardistry is a very visual, very visual, because it wants to attract the eye. Unlike the magic cards, which want to be more subtle in design. However, these, if you look at the designs of Memento Mori's, they are very colorful, and their designs are nowhere near standard like your normal cards. These are cards I'd use for whenever I'm doing a Cardistry video. You'd probably see me use these because not only do they have a really good feel, but also because they really attract the eye. Also, the name does help in producing playing cards. For example, let's just say Memento Mori's. They are created by a very famous magician named Chris Ramsey. He has produced many playing cards, and not only did the design of the cards catch a lot of people's eyes, but also the name, because Chris Ramsey, a lot of people like Chris Ramsey. He's a really good guy. And again, Cardistry playing cards, nowhere near like these. It's supposed to be the Queen of Hearts. Yeah, that is. Wait, is it the Queen of Hearts? Yeah, it is. That is nowhere near your standard design, or something I'd be able to use because it doesn't really. It is a little bit harder to tell which cards are which. Now, for example, the Virtuosos, the V1s. Now, these are not the V1s. I forget which ones these are. However, the playing cards for these are the first ones that were ever produced on Kickstarter. They were selling for around maybe $12 to $15. However, now they go up to $200 on eBay. You can go check that out. The Virtuoso V1s. So not only is the name, but it's also how they feel. And again, the looks for Cardistry also do help. And now we're going to go on to our more luxurious playing cards. These playing cards are much more luxurious than your standard deck. They're usually much more better looking, and they usually have a cooler feel. Not feel, but a cooler design. And they do sometimes come in other designs as well. These are the UK versions of the standards by Dan&Dave. So not only does the name, because Dan&Dave are very famous throughout the playing card industry, but they also create really good playing cards. And not only does the design look good, but they also are limited. Such as these ones right here. I have only been able to find these. I have a magic shop. I have a playing card shop, Art of Play. I go down there quite often. and there are only 4 left in stock. I am unable to find them at the Art of Play on the Art of Play website, so let's check out other websites to find them. On eBay to go, the highest price I've seen for these on eBay is around $90. So not only is this design much more luxurious and cooler, but they are something that you wouldn't want your spectator to ride on or tear apart. And now onto another kind of playing cards that are similar to these. Here we have the Dan&Dave Smoke and Mirrors. Now, Dan&Dave, again, very famous people in the Magic community, they created some playing cards called the Smoke and Mirrors. They were said to never be reprinted. However, they did do a collab with Anyone Worldwide, which is people who do Cardistry. Go check them out. They decided to make a new deck of cards. Now, the reason why they're so expensive is because, for one, the people printing them. Also, when it comes down to printing, it matters on how many you print. For example, you could print 500 of, let's just say you print 500 of these in the world. These will be in there, and everyone loves them. These will go up very high in price. They will be very sought after because not only are they limited, but they are also such a good name brand. For example, let me ask you a question. Why is Louis Vuitton such a great purse? Why is that? Now, I'm also going to ask you another question. So now that we're zoomed out, I have a fancy pair of shoes right here. These are LeBron Soldier 13s. Overall, pretty good pair of shoes. I have a few expensive shoes, but overall, a really good pair of shoes. When I bought these at Foot Locker, they were $145 on sale. Now, why were these so expensive? I don't know, but I think the main reason why is because LeBron James. He is a very famous basketball player in the NBA, and picture LeBron James doing playing cards. If you're to create a deck of cards, I can almost guarantee you they will be sought after and be very expensive once they are no longer being sold, or once they've all been bought or done printing. As for these as well, these I don't believe are being printed anymore. So not only do you have basically the LeBron James of playing cards, printing playing cards, but they also have a really good feel, and they also have a really cool design. Here's the back design, as you can see, really cool, and they also come in other versions too. Or basically, picture them as other colors as your pair of shoes. They come like this. They come in white and black for the LeBron Soldier 13s. Now again, I hope these answers your questions. If this doesn't answer your question, then keep watching. But if not, then I hope you have enjoyed this video. Remember to hit the subscribe button, leave a like, and leave a comment below saying whether or not you agree on why playing cards are so expensive. And we also have some more. We also have some collector playing cards such as these up here. Let me zoom in real quick. Sorry. Okay, here we have some more collector playing cards. The Harley Davidson playing cards. A little hard to find. These are. I have a tin can full of these, but I believe I have the tin can right here. Let me see what was in it. Okay, it's just junk. Let's see. It should have a number. Okay, here we go. Let's see, number 352,000. So they've made over 300,000 cards. This is not. This is 300,000 out of 400,000. So overall, really good. Overall, it comes down to like this, like how they only made 400,000. So not only is there high demand, but whether or not they feel good. I'm not gonna open these up because collector's piece. But again, stuff like that makes playing cards so expensive. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and leave a comment below saying whether or not you think playing cards should be expensive, or if you think they're just a waste of money. Because I personally have hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of playing cards, and some of them I haven't yet to even open. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.